to all the Form 4 students. Today, I will present again this topic. Okay, so the chapter is chapter 10, Consumer Mathematics, and the topic is Financial Management. We will focus to subtopic 10.1, which is Financial Planning and Management. So, for your information, when I teach this topic, I prefer my student to involve in learning process. So I will ask you to do presentation because presentation skills is very important. In future, if you go further study, you also need to do presentation. Okay, what does financial management process mean? Financial management is a process. It's a process that will involve managing money. How you manage your money? The money is from sources of income into savings, expenses, protection, and investment. Okay, let's say for example. Okay, example, you are student, your sources of income. Okay, you also got income. Your income is from your parents. Parents give you money, right? Parents give you pocket money, that is your income. Or some of you, maybe you do part-time job. You helping somebody, helping your sister, your brother, then your brother or sister pay you, that's your income. Or maybe you do online business, okay? Then you gain money from the online business, that is your income. When you have incomes, so you got money, so maybe you want to save your money in the current account or save in the saving account, or you might want to save in fixed deposit account, or maybe you want to buy something, you want to spend money to buy, example, you want to buy one phone, that maybe you want to buy one handbag, that's called expenses, okay? Maybe you want to invest, okay? You want to buy something like jewelry, you know jewelry, so maybe you want to buy something that you can keep, like earrings, gold earrings, then you keep for certain years, that's called investment. After certain years, maybe the gold price increase, the earring that you bought last time 200 now become 400, so you gain the profit. That is so-called investment. Next, we need to setting our goals. Okay, goals consist of two types. One is called short-term financial goal. The other one is long-term financial goals. So the short-term one, normally it takes less than a year, okay, and it does not involve much money. Okay, example, buy laptop, okay, buy furniture, buy a cell phone. Long term usually take more than 5 years. It involves a big amount of money. Example is like your education plan, so your investment or protection, okay, or medical expenses for the future. All these involve big sum of money. Yeah? So all these are called long-term financial goals. So as a student, example, you can start to plan your financial goals. Maybe example, you want to buy a handphone, cost about 1,000 before Chinese New Year. So that is called short-term goal. Okay, so the cost of the handphone is, let's say, 900. So this one is called short-term because the amount is less than 1,900 ringgit. Okay, so maybe you need to start to plan. Okay, set up the plan how to save money. Okay, how to, maybe if your parents give you 10 ringgit per day, one day you can start save, let's say 5 ringgit. So 1 week you got 25 ringgit. So maybe 1 month you almost got 100 ringgit. So until you need to think that is it attainable or not. So until next year, before Chinese New Year, can you achieve your 900 target saving in order to buy the phone? If really cannot, then you have to try to revise your short-term goal. Maybe you buy a cheaper one. Okay, that is so-called as financial plan. Okay, evaluating financial status, assets and liabilities are the benchmark for evaluating our financial status. Evaluating our financial status can help us measure our performance in the effort of achieving our short-term and long-term financial goals. So next we will discuss about type of asset classes. Okay, example of assets are cash or cash equivalents. Cash equivalents means that it can be in foreign currency like US dollar or sterling pound or maybe ringgit Malaysia, other foreign currency. Okay, real estate it means that properties, housing, or maybe condominiums or shop house. Derivative are a certain amount of money fixed by the company normally. And also we have the other like securities. Securities means shares or fixed income. All these are assets. Actually, the gold, like some jewelry, the something that you wear like earring. Okay, let's do comparison between assets and liabilities. So asset is something that you own, and liabilities is something that you owe. Okay, so example of asset are stock and bonds. Okay, house, property. Views is something like cars. Okay, bicycle or maybe ship owned by you, or toys, businesses, or arts, the picture that you bought and hang on the wall, it can generate income for you sometimes. Jewels, okay, jewels, something like earring. Okay, and then we have retirement, savings, insurance policies, all these are assets. Liabilities are something that you owe people, example, you have credit card debt, student loans, you have PTPTN loans, and you need to pay back. And mortgage, meaning that your house, you need someone, a banker, to help you to pay first, and you pay the interest to the bank. And equity loan, maybe you borrow money from the bank because you want to do investment. Okay, all these are actually liabilities. And finally, you have all sorts of loans. Okay, all are considered liabilities. So liabilities is actually can cause a burden to us. Next, we will proceed to income. There are two types of income. One is called active income, and the other one is passive income. Okay, the active income is actually is a fixed amount. Okay, it's a fixed amount that every month you will receive. A passive income is maybe you spend your income to do investment, and the investment will give you return. So maybe you got dividends, maybe you got interest, you save your money in the bank, fixed deposit, so maybe you earn the interest. That will be your passive income. So normally passive income is a small amount, but it can actually generate more income for you. All right. Okay, for expenses, we have two types of expenses. One is called fixed expense, the other one is called variable expense. Fixed expense, example, rent. You rent a house, rent a home, rent a room, okay, or mortgage. You take loan from the bank. Okay, maybe your insurance that you have to pay every day, medical insurance, or maybe car insurance, utilities. Okay, example, your bill. Okay, all these variable expenses, actually it can be controlled by us. The amount will change. It depends on how much you need. Example, for electric bill, okay, you can try to reduce the electric bill if you want. Water bill, also you can save the water. Okay, try to use small amount of water, then you can save the cost of the water bill. And groceries, you can save also. Try to spend less. Okay, finally, steps to consider before creating a financial plan. Okay, altogether there are how many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we start from the first one. Okay, in order to create a financial plan, you have to define the short-term and long-term goals. Then after that, you have to make an initial budget to achieve each goal. Next, we need to do calculation our monthly saving in order to achieve our short-term goals or long-term goals. And then after we do calculation, we have to analyze, okay, analyze our spending behavior. Okay, are we spend too much? Okay, try to control our spending behavior, right? And then time frame is very important. That means you plan to achieve your goal, your short-term goal. Let's say like just now, buying a handphone. So you need how long to achieve your short-term goal before Chinese New Year. So it takes about few months. So you have to calculate from now on to Chinese New Year how many months. So you set the timing so that you have a duration for you to achieve your short-term goal. And finally, you have to determine income strategy that will help you to achieve the financial goals. Meaning that you have to find another way of income. Example, maybe you do part-time job, okay, so that you can have more income, okay, so that you can gain income, and then you can use the income to buy your handphone within the short period. Okay, so income strategy, it can be part-time job, or maybe you can do online business. There are so many income strategy nowadays, so you have to determine which one is suitable for you. Okay. Last but not least, I would like to say thank you to my dear students, Chan Mei Ling, for your creative and beautiful PowerPoint slide. You are so creative. Thank you once again. Bye. Okay, students.